there is no excuse for you to not have a sales process in your business. Sometimes actually we do qualification discovery together sometimes. Well, and actually sometimes we just do the whole thing together and then we give them the price at the end. But most of the time we kind of do it this way. Whenever I start hearing that, I go, there's no process in place. Sometimes when I see that there's no sales process, it's because the founder or the business doesn't actually understand the importance of process to begin with. Chances are you have the ops side of your business dialed in with some processes, right? Like I highly doubt that if you're a 7-8 figure IT business, you are out there and you have one unicorn tech that you allow to handle shit the way that he wants, whenever he wants, however she wants. Like, it's like, yeah, hey, Billy, like, yeah, just go, when people call in, just go ahead and handle it the way that you see fit, right? Like, that there's got to be some type of triage process. That there has to be some type of tracking. That there's got to be a consistent way to get results and get things done because you've got to be able to measure it. You've got to be able to deliver a service that has some complexity in a consistent way. So you understand process. It's the exact same thing on the revenue side of the house, right? It's not just important on ops. It's just as important on the revenue side of the house. You can't get consistent results. You can't get significant improvement, and you can't really troubleshoot what's going on if you don't have some processes and some systems in place. Building out the sales process, that side of that house, is very much what I imagine is what you went through on the ops side of the house. It's not a one-time event, right? It's going to require some work. You're going to start at a high level and you're going to move through. I liken it to one of the Russian dolls, right? Like where you take it like at a high level and then it gets, more granular and more detail as you get going. And so that's what I encourage people to do. Like if you're watching this video, at the end of it, like go take 15 minutes and go get a whiteboard or piece of paper and say, let me just map out what are the core steps I want our customers to go through, our prospects to go through to buy something. Right? Like I want them to book a call. All right. I want them to do a 10-minute qualifying call. I want them to do a 45-minute, 60-minute discovery. I want to do a network assessment. And then I want to do the proposal process. Okay, cool. Let's start. That's the top of the Russian doll. Then go back and say, okay, what's the objective at each one of these steps? Okay. At book a call, what's the objective? At qualifying call, what's the objective? And most of the time, the objective is to sell the next thing. Right. So at the end of the qualifying call, you're screening people out and you're closing that deal. A sale in a qualifying call is getting them to discovery, getting a qualified person to discovery. You start at the top and you just move and get more granular as you go. And it will eventually end up like you have it on the ops side. The importance and the value of having good processes because I see it in your businesses.